I'm Susan Stamberg, and this is what green means.
Yeah, about the size of one of these petals, a little smaller than that. A little smaller than
On a rainy morning in California's Sacramento Delta, a search is on for something very precious and very tiny.
But this is kind of what the best place to find them. About that long, one of those leaves, and about half the width.
The jewel, an endangered species, the Delta green ground beetle. So rare, fewer than 10 people may have actually seen it alive.
They've got to be somewhere.
Oh, yep. Got to be somewhere.
It's the kind of back-breaking search photographer Susan Middleton is getting used to. She has spent 2 years tracking down and photographing 100 of America's vanishing species.
There's certainly a sense of adventure to it, but it's a lot of hard work, and a lot of it is quite tedious and exhausting. You have to love it a lot to give up your life for it, which is pretty much what it's doing during these couple of years.
Susan and her partner, David Lichtschwager, have traveled more than 100,000 miles and shot some 3,000 rolls of film to produce a haunting body of work. 100 portraits of North American animals, insects, plants, all on the brink of extinction.
We are on a mission to reveal these species or to give them a voice, in a sense, because they can't speak for themselves.
Most of their subjects are so rare they can be photographed only in captivity. But some are still in the wild. Hours of searching in the rain and still no beetle. But the day isn't lost. A helpful biologist has scooped up another threatened animal native to these scarce pools, the tadpole shrimp, among the 3,000 endangered species still awaiting federal protection.
Now, are the two tail prongs showing as much in that Polaroid as this one?
Inside their cramped van, David has custom-built a mobile studio. Here, through specially filtered water and fine-grained film, the pair strive to capture as much beauty in a tadpole shrimp as in a bald eagle.
These are definitely not glamorous animals, nor do they live in a glamorous habitat. Oh, that's... Boy, if you could just stop him like that, David. I know. It's too much to ask. Good one. I think it's more challenging to photograph species that are more subtle in that sense, either because they're very small or because they live very cryptic lives that people don't get to know about very much, because it's like revealing something new and surprising. That was good. Oh, nice highlights. Underside. That's the one.
This is a great one.
That's a good one.
Back in their San Francisco lab, 11 rolls of film are culled to a few pictures. Only 1 or 2 will make it into the book they are compiling. The tadpole shrimp joins a precious gallery. The red wolf, extinct in the wild. The Presidio manzanita, only 1 specimen remains. The San Joaquin kit fox. The images are stark, more portraits than nature photography. But it's not just a matter of style. There's a message here.
And that is that really what we're eliminating is any trace of habitat, which is the key, because it's the habitat that is disappearing. These animals and plants are losing their homes, and without that, they can't survive. So I guess this is as good as any.
For the tadpole shrimp, its home is a vernal pool in the Sacramento Delta. And in these rare cases when their subjects have come from the wild, Susan and David perform a ritual of returning them there.
going back home.
It rejoins an ancient habitat on the verge of disappearing forever. But this chance encounter has left behind a lasting impression of a creature unique in all the world. You know, biologists estimate that at least 45 plant and animal species disappear every day. And it seems we can't do anything about it as individuals. But by being conscious of what we consume, what we wear, what we throw away, we reduce the destruction of habitats all over the world. And for all species, that's what green means.
Green Means is made possible by the Richard and Rhoda Goldman Fund, sponsors of the Goldman Environmental Prize, recognizing environmental heroes throughout the world.
Next on Masterpiece Theater.
Moscow has lost 2 agents. They are rogue and out of control.
I'm not going in. Oh? Think I'm going to give it all up? For a bowl of red cabbage? And a bedsit in Vladivostok?
We've lost our edge. Those guys haven't. After 25 years, they're razor sharp.
It's a perestroika caper. Nigel Havers and Warren Clark star in Sleepers.
Masterpiece Theater tonight at 10.
Next on Mystery. Could it really be Rumpole for the prosecution?
Rumpole only defends.
So you are going to prosecute in Jago then, Mr. Rumpole?
Well, yes, I thought I'd try my hand at it.
Well, you've really joined the enemy now, haven't you, Rumpole?
Rumpole of the Bailey on Mystery.
Join us for Mystery Thursday at 9.
He's sung on stages all over the world. Now Luciano Pavarotti performs in New York City's Central Park. Experience the concert event of a lifetime. Pavarotti in Central Park.
Be with us Saturday night at 8. Wishing all the dads a happy Father's Day. We're WVIZ, TV 25, Cleveland, Akron.
This is PBS.
Next on Masterpiece Theater.
Moscow has lost 2 agents. They are rogue and out of control.
I'm not going in. Oh? Think I'm going to give it all up? For a bowl of red cabbage? And a bedsit in Vladivostok?
We've lost our edge. Those guys haven't. After 25 years, they're razor sharp.
It's a perestroika caper. Nigel Havers and Warren Clark star in Sleepers.
Masterpiece Theater tonight at 10.
He's one of the greatest voices of our time. He's sung on stages all over the world. Now Luciano Pavarotti performs in New York City's Central Park. Experience the concert event of a lifetime. Pavarotti in Central Park.
Join us Saturday at 8. Wishing all the dads a happy Father's Day. We're WVIZ, TV 25, Cleveland, Akron. Channel 25's broadcast of the Frugal Gourmet is made possible in part by SVO Enterprises, makers of Tri-Sun High Monounsaturated Sunflower Oil. Tri-Sun oil is used by health-conscious cooks throughout northeastern Ohio for baking, frying, stir-frying, and dressings. And by the Schwebel Baking Company, proud to help make possible the Frugal Gourmet. The bakers of Schwebel's bread and roll products hope that the programs help you create new and exciting meals for your family.
Funding for the Frugal Gourmet has been provided by Incinerator, makers of the versatile steam and hot dispenser system for food or beverage preparation that calls for boiling water instantly. Incinerator, for cooks everywhere.
And by the Corporation for Public Broadcasting and by the financial support of viewers like you.
This is PBS.
Channel 25's broadcast of the Frugal Gourmet is made possible in part by SVO Enterprises, makers of Tri-Sun High Monounsaturated Sunflower Oil. Tri-Sun oil is used by health-conscious cooks throughout northeastern Ohio for baking, frying, stir-frying, and dressings. And by the Schwebel Baking Company, proud to help make possible the Frugal Gourmet. The bakers of Schwebel's bread and roll products hope that the programs help you create new and exciting meals for your family.
Ciao, I'm Marianne Esposito, host for Ciao Italia, a unique cooking show that gives you a real appreciation for old world traditions. More than just recipes, Ciao Italia lets you experience the flavors of Italy. Join me Saturday mornings at 9:30 for Ciao Italia here on WVIZ.
He's one of the greatest voices of our time. He's sung on stages all over the world. Now Luciano Pavarotti performs in New York City's Central Park. Experience the concert event of a lifetime, Pavarotti in Central Park.
Be with us Saturday night at 8. Wishing all the dads a happy Father's Day. We're WVIZ, TV 25, Cleveland, Akron.
This is a presentation of WKNO Memphis.
Burt Wolf Eating Well is made possible by Procter & Gamble, makers of Puritan Oil. Procter & Gamble is pleased to support public broadcasting programs that feature healthy ways to eat well. A companion cookbook for Burt Wolf Eating Well is published by Doubleday and available for $23.95, including postage and handling. Over 300 pages of recipes and cooking tips, plus history, folklore, and information on food and good health. Send check or money order to WKNO, Box 11084, Des Moines, Iowa 50336, or call toll-free 1-800-243-4700. Please have your Visa or MasterCard ready.
Two outstanding rock and roll concerts coming soon to WVIZ. First, Fleetwood Mac's Lindsey Buckingham takes center stage Monday night at 9. And Friday at 9, you won't want to miss the Moody Blues in concert at Red Rocks, right here on WVIZ.
Burt Wolf Eating Well is made possible by Procter & Gamble, makers of Puritan Oil. Procter & Gamble is pleased to support public broadcasting programs that feature healthy ways to eat well.
He's sung on stages all over the world. Now Luciano Pavarotti performs in New York City's Central Park. Experience the concert event of a lifetime, Pavarotti in Central Park.
We hope you'll join us Saturday at 8.
Next time on center stage, former Fleetwood Mac lead guitarist Lindsey Buckingham.
Lindsey Buckingham takes center stage tomorrow night at 9. Wishing all the dads a happy Father's Day. We're WVIZ, TV 25, Cleveland, Akron.
Exercise your head. Read.
Ghost Rider is brought to you in part by Nike.
Additional bucks that keep our team supreme come from public television viewers like you and me.
The Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
The John Dean Catholic T. MacArthur Foundation.
The Pew Charitable Trust.
And the U.S. Department of Education.
Bet you can't say it all in breath.
I bet you can.
This is PBS.
Read more about Ghost Rider and the Ghost Rider team in these Bantam books. Word is there's a new team in town. They're into solving mysteries. We're talking major detective stuff.
And this other team member is simply unbelievable. They're kids, they're smart, they're totally cool, and they always stick together. Oh yeah, and when they do the word thing...
Ghostwriter!
Well, you've never seen anything like it. Hit it!
What's up? Listen to my call. There's a new show coming just for you this fall, and it's Ghostwriter. Yeah, the name has a ring, so get with the program and do the word thing. Music is hot, Ghostwriter team is cool. They solve mysteries at home and in school, so come on, kids, join the team, because everybody's psyched to do the word thing. There's no question. The answer's yes. Ghostwriter is the word on PBS.
Watch Ghostwriter right here on this station. Get with the program.
From the smallest molecule to the vastness of space, from the beauty of burning deserts to barren lands of ice, from the edge of exploration to the drama of survival. Everything in every place, on Earth and beyond, is within your reach on public television.
We find that nature has outguessed us. The real universe is more incredible than even we crazy science fiction writers dreamed.
All of us have a God in us. It's the same voice that is speaking to everybody on this planet.
It is another thing entirely to be hunted by a machine that simply thinks of you as a target.
Public television will always be America's single most important and accessible source of information and understanding about the world in which we live.
Next time on Center Stage, former Fleetwood Mac lead guitarist Lindsey Buckingham.
Lindsey Buckingham, tomorrow night at 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Moody Blues.
The Moody Blues make it happen on stage in a sold-out concert at Red Rocks. Backed by the Colorado Symphony Orchestra, the Moody Blues perform the hits that made musical history. You won't want to miss the Moody Blues in concert at Red Rocks.
Be with us Friday at 9. You're watching WVIZ TV 25, serving...